road again. I can't wait to be on the road again. Skibidi-doo-bidi-bidi-bidi-bidi. I can't wait to be on the road again. Johnny's on the road again. I should have been a singer. I should have been a lounge lizard. Johnny can sing, y'all. Let's get her done. Alright guys, I'm here at this job to replace this water heater, 80 gallon. We're gonna put a water heater in here with a booster system to hopefully keep up with this. Hey bud, this thing's 21 years old. Does have a pump on, recirc pump on the top. It's all CPVC overhead. Looks like some good work's been done here. These people are very proactive. It's a beautiful place. I guess they have 4 units, and this feeds it all. So I'm going to put this heater in. I'm going to turn the temperature up on the heater. I'm going to turn the temperature up on the discharge a little bit of that system so that people use less of the hot water. And hopefully by fine-tuning this, we're going to be able to get, he's going to be able to provide enough hot water for this whole place with this 50-gallon heater. Let me see where he went. It's a pretty cool place, man. Just got 4 villas. Nice. Hey, bud. What is he? There's a kind of a trek back here, but you know, it is what it is. Proud plumber. Yeah. I got a couple other things to do. Oh, my eyes are really killing me. So I got to put a new hose bib in here. Pretty simple. Take that one out, put a new one in. Over here, he's got this pipe buried right here, and I'm just going to put a stake in the ground. I've got some plastic stakes, and hey dude, what was I going to ask you? What's in these villas?
Nobody right now.
No, what I'm saying is, can I go and look in one?
Sure.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Are they all the same?
I mean, they're all a little different.
Okay, but I mean, they have only one bathroom?
Yeah, correct. Yep. You need to just empty it out, or?
No, I don't need to do, I just need to get an eyeball on what I'm dealing with here. I want to make sure you're going to have plenty of hot water.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's a long way, so, I mean, this one down
Well, the recirc system takes care of that.
Okay, yeah, my wife's working down on that one, but that's why we put that circulation pump on there, just because it's a long way, but here
Right.
you go.
All right, so it's just a tub and shower. I mean, a shower. That's it, and a lavatory. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be fine, brother.
Okay, cool. Yep. It was always fine before. It was just like I said, it took 30, 45 seconds, especially in the wintertime, to get some warm water. So.
But now it's quicker
like
than
2
that.
Seconds, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's great.
Yeah.
So let me get started, man.
Okay, great. I'm gonna finish spraying all this. And
Yeah, I don't need any help from you. I'll bang this thing out in no time for you.
Awesome. I'll go here now. I'm assuming you have a dolly and everything in there, or you just
I got everything I need, man. I'm good. Alright guys, so we got a mosquito. We got a mosquito in here. So I've got the electric off. This valve will probably be a problem. For sure. want to be very careful with this cheap ass plastic valve. Not start this job out with a fucking disaster. So being that this old, still have the water on, I want to make sure I get good flow out of this guy. Which it seems like I'm getting good flow. Right, so I'm going to shut the water off. Yeah. Open this relief. Turn this pump on first. Old whirlpool, Jackson. I don't want to kill these plants with this. It's flowing good. Shouldn't be too bad. I've got lots of room here. I've got room on this pump. Get this thing taken off. I'll be able to put it right back in on the top half. There's a union down there for the pump that I'll reuse and get this guy fired up. Alright guys, it's hot as fuck in here. It's got one of those little air conditioners that really don't do much. So I want to be careful cutting this. Actually, I'm going to cut it down here. And if I can have to trim it up, I'll do that on the pole. Off right now while I'm waiting breaker's off. I need to pull this power. It does have a 40 amp breaker. I need to see what kind of power this thing's drawing. Is it just 240? Yeah, it's only 240 going in here, so that's good for me for the new heater. I'm gonna check that. Make sure that that's says he's got a floor drain under here, which is good. Whew. Got some big ass wires going on here. That's all she wrote, guys. That's all she wrote. She's empty. Do have a lot of water dripping. Somebody's using something. Most likely a mixing valve, kitchen. Something where water's coming back through the hot side. Which I'm going to have to get that squared away before I start putting this together. Get them to stop doing that. But for now, I'm going to go get a shark bite cap. Stick it on there. So he says there's a floor drain under here. But I need to put this in a pan. I like to get a picture of the whole water heater. And I didn't yesterday. So going to be shocked at the difference in size between these two heaters, but hopefully I'll work Jackson. Yeah, they wired this for in case he wanted to go to a commercial style heater. And so it's pretty big wire coming in. Like I said, he's got a 40 amp breaker, but it is just a 240 volts. I can't see a damn thing, boys. I can't see nothing. Fucking step out of the lane. Son of a bitch, here's one right here. Get that film off in there. She's ready to come out, guys. I hope that son of a bitch is going through this door. I may have to take this door apart to get it. I may have to take this door apart to get this baby out. Let me get my handy tape measure, see what we got here. $26. It'll go if I take the door. It should go. I've got 26, but it's damn tight. So let me clear a path. Let's see if we can get this guy out of here. Yeah. That son of a bitch is steady leaking. The hot. I don't want to shut the whole building down because his wife is cleaning. All right, guys, so the good thing about this system we're putting in here versus a 80-gallon heater is that, all right, guys, so we've got the hot, the cold, everything looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this kit on here, and we'll go from there. Before I put it in the hole.
Man, that is a monster, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a big tank.
What's that?
That's a big tank out there.
Yeah.
Can you actually look at that?
It's only, 30 gallons, 30. I thought you were your wife.
Yep, no, she should be back any minute.
Alright, so this is the deal we're putting on here.
You want me to get you a fan?
I got one right
Okay.
here. Alright, so here we go. This guy's gonna go right here. Teflon wrap. Yeah. Fuck.
I should pull it back in.
You
So is this going to be too loud? Is this going to drown out your...
No, no, you'll be
video?
fine. You'll be fine.
Is that alright?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Like I said, she just pulled right back in.
Beautiful. So he said he had a drain under here, and I don't see it. But Johnny's having issues with the camera and batteries today. I thought I brought extra batteries, but I guess I didn't.
Now this is Teresa.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
I'm
meet
good.
you, too. What does your shirt say? You love this city?
Love the city, man.
Beautiful.
How's it going in here?
Good.
Great.
Good.
He's got it on
Thanks for
video.
getting
He
on.
records all this, so
Oh,
you know you're on
okay.
camera right now. Your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This is the deal that's going to increase the capacity of this water heater about 50%.
I never even heard of this. Cool, man.
Yeah.
I was
so
reading
we'll be
about
able
it.
to. We'll turn up the temperature, and what happens is this will mix the water so that you're getting a normal temperature at the faucets, but they're going to use, your
140 in the tank.
correct.
Scalding. Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
cool.
140. These things you can turn these up pretty high.
Okay.
And your CPVC piping is actually rated for 200 degrees.
Degrees. I got you.
So you should be fine. If you find that this isn't doing the job for you, like you run out of water or something, it's just a matter of putting in 5,500 watt elements
Okay.
in this heater,
Okay.
which would be within code, and I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Okay, but if it does become an issue, we can add some
we can
different
add
elements.
we have
Okay.
another step we can go to
Okay,
actually
perfect.
increase the productivity of this thing.
Have you ever heard of a titanium? What is that thing? An iode or something?
Anode,
What is it?
titanium anode.
Anode. What do you think about those? We bought one for a place up in Missouri in the Midwest, but we never did install it. I couldn't get into our tank, honestly.
Yeah, anode rods are great to replace. What I would suggest is it's under this cap right here.
Okay.
They do sell a what's called a Coro Protect,
Okay.
which is it says 20 years. That'll guarantee your water heater will last 20 years. Provide protection against electrolysis.
Okay.
And so that would be your sacrificial
So with that
anode.
being said, we have one outside. Do you think one day you could come over and maybe install it? Do you think it's
You
good?
have a Coro
I
Protect?
do. I do. And I'm
It's not the
like
anode.
$120 or something for the thing.
Show me the one you have.
Let me
And
see if I
what
can
size
find
is it for?
Okay, probably this
A
one.
50 or 50?
I bet. Let
Yeah.
me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, because those things work, man.
That's awesome.
All right, guys. You gotta get hot now. So let's see where this, I do have one gasket with a screen in it, and, or actually two of them. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I've got two of them. I just want to make sure I'm putting them in the right place. Let me turn this off. Alright guys, so it's easier to do this from the back side. This is our cold. Put a good amount of Teflon on. See what you got
What I
here.
have.
Coral Protect for 40 to 80 gallons. That's the baby. You want me to throw this in?
I mean, if you don't mind, man,
I'll throw this in, and we'll keep the other one in there.
Awesome, yeah. I mean, you know so much
That's
more.
gonna give you twice the protection, man.
Heck yeah, buddy.
And you
are
can
awesome,
actually, if you look at the directions on that,
Yeah.
you can install that on the cold side on the top of a T.
Okay, yes.
It doesn't have to go into the anode hole.
Okay, cool.
It can, it can go up top. It'll go right here, man.
Great. Heck
All right,
yeah,
I'll
buddy.
put it in for
Thank
you.
you, sir. I appreciate
We're
it,
gonna
man.
get
We
you
actually
rolling.
tried to get rid of that at a garage sale for $40 and $25. Nobody knew what
Well,
that
I'll
was.
buy it off you and sell it back to you for $125.
So I appreciate you, John. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no
man.
sweat, brother.
Yeah, it's funny. One of my
Trying to-
neighbors called and they're like, "Hey, I just want to make sure you're getting a good price and everything. I know so and so. Do you know Southern Supply?"
Yeah.
Okay. One of our neighbors, really good friends with the owner of that. I guess his name Ricky or something.
Rick, yeah.
Okay, I'm like, well, I'll ask him. He might have got the tank from Southern Supply. I don't really know, but I said.
No, I don't do
Good
business
dude,
with
he
them,
said.
but they sell Ream, and he probably didn't have an 80 either.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Well, no, I said, no, this is the first time I used them. I appreciate it, but I seem pretty happy so far, so.
Yeah. We'll take care
No,
of
this
it,
is
man.
great, man, because, you know, we do have the 4 villas here, and I mean, you know, plumbing issues come up, so.
Yeah.
Luckily, everything's pretty much brand new, knock on wood, you know, but
Yeah.
there's stuff that still always needs to be done. You know how it is.
Yeah.
So, thank you, John. I appreciate it.
All right, so we're putting this cold tea on, guys. Obviously, the water's coming in. There's an arrow on this showing it going into the heater. I looked through the directions, and this right here. So this is gonna be a super duper heater, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a super duper coral protected and everything. Yeah. So this is hot going out. So I need to put this fitting on here. And this is a running thread here, union. This goes on here. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Guys, I'm gonna go get a big crescent wrench. Yeah. All right, so Johnny's got the Mac Daddy crescent wrench for some reason. I don't know where my 12 inches are, but this 36-inch wrench ought to do. I find. Got a little bit of leverage on this baby. Right here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to stop a little short of right at center. They're saying to put okay, so they've given us extra screens. They want this screen and gasket on this right here. We've got extras in case it gets blocked off over time, which is nice. Come on, baby. Let me get my wrench off, that'd be good. Oh, Jesus. I can hear him at Mark HVAC typing. I can hear him typing already. You glorified son of a bitch. So just for the record, fuck you, Mark HVAC. Alright, so we got our screen here. I'm going to put some dope on that. Being very careful not to get any in that opening. I'm going to leave that a little loose. This is the first time I've done this, guys. So we're all learning at the same time, maybe, I don't know. So we got our hot water going out. It's going to need a gasket on this. I don't want to restrict that hot water with one of these screens. I'm going to use this gasket that they provided. But I do want to get a little bit of pipe dope. You can see in here what it looks like. Just a tad. Keeping everything nice and clean. There is a gasket on that side tying into here. This is where the cold goes in. Okay. That's that. Yeah. So that's pretty straight there. That should be good. That should be good. That should be good. Next piece going on would be the gauge. Yeah. Discharge temperature gauge. And I did that on the gasket. What to do with that on the gasket, man? We have another one somewhere. I really don't want to put a gasket on the discharge of that pipe, but let me look in the directions and see what they're calling for on this. They definitely need it. I would say need a gasket. So this thing's gonna get tall, guys. I got this. Got a recirc pump on top of here. Over here we got this, I gotta put a T with this Coro Protect in here. And you'll see in the directions that they do say you don't have to put it in where the anode rod is. I'm gonna have to let me see what this thing has here. If I've got an outlet on the side for this release, what they're saying is this is an alternative way of hooking it up. Yeah. See this picture? That's what they're saying do. So we'll get this thing hooked up without pulling the anode. I don't really want to do that. He's got the plug here. Yeah. Caution is the word, guys. Caution is the word of the day. So I put one gasket in here. No, I didn't. No, I need a gasket for that. Let me go get a gasket. Alright guys, so I got the gasket. Full flow gasket in here. It's gonna be a long one, guys. I'm sorry. This may be a 3-part video. As quick as I am. Get out. Yeah. What's the name of this wrench?
For $5. I'll take, what's the name of this wrench for $5, Alex?
That's a pretty fucking good joke, guys. Get it? Do you get it? You don't want to be putting any pressure on that gauge, guys. Fuck it up before it even started. Beg it. Oh, no, girl. Let's see what kind of way we got in that.
Okay. That's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Alright, so now I need to get on this side. I think the easiest thing for me to do, guys, is to pull this anode rod out because it's going to get complicated, because this needs to be within the top 6 inches. The probe, by code, this needs to be in within the top 6 inches of the water heater, and I don't want to get into pulling that and then have issues with code. So I'm just going to pull this anode out and put this guy in, and we should be good. Let me get this other side off of the other heater for the pump, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so this is the union that was on the other water heater. I took it off and I cleaned it up. Did have a little bit of corrosion on it because it was going, it's in good shape, but it was going on onto a nipple coming out of the water heater. So I need to make sure that I cleaned it all out. It should be good.
I can't believe you used channel locks on that. Won't believe it, motherfucker. That's all I can tell you.
Believe it, son of a bitch. I gotta back that ass up, son.
I got to back that ass up, y'all.
This motherfucker's getting tall, Jackson.
Yeah.
I'll be able to tighten that up more if I had to. Okay, so next part of this discombobulated
son of a bitch ski is this. Yeah. Motherfucker's getting tall, Jackson. Yeah. Now's a good time to take a look at this guy from the front. See what it's going to look like. So I want this timer facing the front. And I need to back it up. And which I can get this wrench on here. Go ahead and crank this baby down. What the hell? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Jeffro. What the fuck are you doing, boy? Hell, Bill. Hell's bells. We should put this up. Get this whole thing together and then worry about that there. See what happens when I turn the water on. Right, so this baby's getting tall, y'all. She's getting tall, man. Hey, look at that little surprise. Is that? Okay, that's tight. I was gonna say that would have been nice. You know, I don't know if I said this before. I think I was about to say it and I got interrupted by a dead battery. But the good thing about these down here is the temperature of the incoming water. The temperature of the water, cold water in Florida is like 60, 65 degrees year round, man. So that's gonna help. We're not getting freezing cold water like you would up north coming into the tank. So I really think that this is going to be a good option for this guy, affordable, and you should be all good, y'all. So I'm ready to throw this guy into space here. See what happens. So the homeowner bought a pan because the plumbers they hired forgot to bring a pan with them. Huh. It's a Homer Depot. Homo Depot. Okay. Alright guys, so time to put this baby in, man. I've got this pan up in the air in case they want to run a drain out. Which would obviously be more money. There is no drain. He said there was a drain underneath the water heater. I don't see it. But there is definitely a path out of this house. if they wanted that to be run. So let me get this guy in the hole. Looks like the hot's going to be the one that I'm going to have to cut. The cold is going to work out good. I just need to put a female adapter on this and maybe a coupling and a piece of pipe. So let's see, guys. Turn this off while I'm struggling with this. I don't want to give fucking Mark HVAC any goddamn material to yell at me about. Okay guys, so it looks like this is going to work. I'm just going to have to cut a little bit off of this cold. I'm going to spin this so that I can get that hooked up. Actually want to bring this around the front so I can get that in. It's tight. I gotta get this thing cut here, but I'm gonna get a lot of water out of this hot side. I gotta go get a bucket. I put a cap on here because I was getting a lot of water. So what I'm going to do up top, you can see up here on the hot side, I'm going to cut this pipe and just come straight into there. This is all good. I'm not changing any of that. The relief valve's going to go down into the pan. I'm going to put the anode rod in here, Coral Protect. And we're going to be good, Jackson. We're going to be all right. Yeah, let me get this in. Let me cut that, glue it. Whew. I got some serious fanage going on here, boys. Serious fanage. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. Make sure your glue's good. Make sure your glue is good. Hello. That's good, that's good glass. Jesus Christ, he's senile. He made a fucking mistake talking, Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Fucking fumble mouth. Hey, I'm happy with that there. I don't think I tightened this down, man. Did I? I don't think I tightened that fitting down, guys. Shit. And this line's under pressure. I'm looking at that and there's way too many threads, man. Johnny caught a fucking big mistake, y'all. Do it over. Look at that shit. Loose as hell. Dumbass. There we go. Thinking about politics. I start counseling next Monday. Yes.
try this again, boys. I was able to get that joint apart without breaking the cold because the water's on, man. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so let that set up. So I'm gonna go up here and get all of this shit put together on the top, so that all I have to do is make one cut and slam Mamma Jamma. I may even use a Sharkbite 90 because of the drippy water problem. Turn this ladder around, see what we got here. This needs to go from here to there. Of course, it's gonna run right into that strap, right? That's how we plan it. It's called par for the course. For you golfers out there. Skibidi, skibidi. Okay, so we're gonna go like so, like this and like that and like this, and yeah. Gonna cut a piece. Yeah. I'm going to rename this to the Tower of Power. Yeah. Any of you guys have used this, let me know what you think about it. I won't abandon this guy. I propose this will work for him. Basing it on, you know, a few criteria, what I told him. I talked to my supplier. He says it works. I'm going to turn it in just a little bit. Now I need to get this water out of here, guys. I'm just going to pull this cap and let it drain into a bucket. There's probably a lot of water in there, so I may bring a 5-gallon bucket to get this water out. I need to get my battery up in the air, Jackson. Yeah, let me go get a barrel. I mean a bucket.